Welcome back to the program. You know, we always find the funny. We like to laugh. Please welcome to the program, very funny gentleman, Mr. Brad Mastrangelo. Hello, Brad.
Hello, Michael.
Nice to see you. Happy New Year. You look great. Things are going well, and I enjoyed chatting with you before the show. You know, we love to sling jokes and make people laugh, but we also share a bond, like many people, for our love of dogs.
Yes, absolutely. I have a 8.5-year-old rescue dog, Toby, and I was never a dog person when I was a kid. But now, when you become one, oh my God, they change your life. They're so fun.
How did we ever live without that companionship?
I know, so funny, and I'm pathetic. People look at me, it's like, you know, you become pathetic. And the dog knows it. I used to get the dog a jacket. Now, do you have a jacket for your dog? Like, a jacket. I was on Amazon for an hour. Well, that color might be nice. No, that'll bring out her eyes. No, I don't think that's good. That's too short. I don't want no one looking at her legs. And this is what we do.
It's hysterical. Yes. Yes, we have.
I just got her. Her jacket is a Canadian Goose jacket. Okay, Mike? There. Okay, I said it. Canadian Goose.
Meanwhile, you're wearing a sweatshirt that you found.
This is it.
At IHOP.
We go for a walk. She's got the Canadian Goose. I get this. That's what I do for the walk. All right.
You're like an M&M wannabe, and she's over there wearing the Canadian Goose. And she's the rescue.
Yeah, she's the rescue. You kidding me?
And what is her name?
If I knew I would get that, I would get rescued from somewhere. I'd go to some island and have to lay on the beach, like, just take me, if I knew that would happen to me. Her name is Toby.
Toby.
Toby, yeah.
And is she a smart dog?
No, none of them are smart. No, she's, I think as smart as you. I love when some people, and you know, talk about how smart their dogs are. I'm like, really? Can you drive? Really? It's true. Like my dog, really? Can she drive a car? Because mine can. Mine could drive a car.
Does she tell you when it's time to go for a walk?
Yes, it's funny you said that. Every morning. So now with the COVID, we're home, and it's like around 10 o'clock. And she'll come over to me or my wife, and she starts, and you gotta go. Yeah, they know. That's the book. That's exactly what she does. She gets on two legs. She goes.
Daddy, grab my goose down jacket. I'm ready for a walk. Now you are a married man. How long have you been married, sir?
26 years.
26 years. 26. And where did you meet your wife?
I met my wife in prison. I think about that for a couple.
Well, yeah. Brad, I got to tell you, that's a resume builder right there.
It works great at parties too. When we're together. Where did you guys meet? Prison, and we really did, because we were both prison counselors at the Bill Ricker House of Correction.
You were prison counselors at the Bill Ricker.
Can you imagine me as a counselor, Mike? Like guys that come in, I'd go, listen, let me tell you the problem. You got caught. That's the problem. That's all I
Let me ask you something, Brad. How many times did you hear, wasn't me?
Never met a guilty inmate in my life. And then my wife went on, she just retired as a parole officer. She was a parole officer for 30 years. Same thing. She never met anyone that did it. They're all misunderstood, Mike.
So life is good, and the Mastrangelo family, the dog runs the show pretty much at 5 minutes after 10. You are unavailable.
Out the door. Yeah.
You're a high energy kind of guy.
Yeah.
Why did you start doing?
You think so? You think so, Mike? Really?
Why did you start doing stand-up?
I did it on a dare, and that's God's honest truth. How long have you been doing it now? How many years you been doing it, Mike?
Well, I'm still kind of learning.
Oh, you're an open micer. Okay, good.
Now, I started probably 1990.
Yeah, I've been doing it, maybe about the same time. Well, 30, almost 30 years now.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
but my friends, it was just a dare. I mean, I never had any aspiration to do stand-up comedy. I'm the matter of fact, I'm the anti-comedian. I don't drink, I don't do drugs, never have. But my friends kept, come on, it's funny with the guys. And
sure.
honestly, just to shut them up, I said, okay. And we went to, and Nick's Comedy Stop.
Sure.
On Monday nights, had the open mic night. And back then, it was sold out, those open mic nights. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I wasn't even nervous because I knew I would make a fool of myself. There was about 20 guys, and we'd have a laugh. And I did it. And Dominic Ventry, remember Dominic, used to book Nick's. He took me back, and he says, he said, kid, how long you been doing this? And I swear to God, I go, 5 minutes. And he says, well, I want you to come back. I says, well, no, I think you're crazy. This was a one and done thing. So they put me in the, remember the Comedy Riot at, it was, what was the name of the club? Anyways, I had my night. I went down second time on stage, and I went, and I won. I won my night.
Nice.
That's it. That's how it happened. That's it. No big elaborate story. That was it.
And you've enjoyed it. You have a passion for it. That's the name of the game in the stand-up, business. You enjoy it. Usually, a friend says, "Hey, you're pretty funny. You're a wise guy. You're pretty funny. You should be up there." And you just slinging jokes at a cookout or at a hockey game or, just prison. or just being from New England, That's how we got through all those suffering years, watching the Patriots. It's just.
I know. You're right.
Slinging.
Don't you agree, guys around here like New England, Boston, even like Rhode Island, it's a special breed. It's a different breed of comic. I mean, you've traveled, I've traveled.
Sure.
There's nothing quite like it. It really isn't.
Yeah, there's a little edge and a lot of bitterness, but.
Which is perfect.
Hey, comedy comes from pain.
Yeah.
Now, I myself, I'm an impressionist. That's my blessings. I enjoy entertaining. I know you're a true joke teller with high energy. How do people find out about Brad? How do they find out about you?
Let's see. So I have my web page there, just bradmastrangelo.com.
Yep.
I'm on Facebook.
Sure.
What else am I on there? Instagram. I don't do the Twitter. I think I do have a Twitter account. I don't even know. My daughter has all that stuff. The kids run everything.
Those high-tech kids, they know everything.
My God. What we do, I mean, honey, my cell phone's ringing. How do I answer?
I just had a challenge logging into Facebook here in the studio to connect with you. I couldn't remember my password.
That's the key. We have 8,000 passwords. I need a password for my password. That's what I need.
Don't put an uppercase in there, Brad. Don't put an upper.
Oh, God. You need a special sign, too. Dollar sign, this sign. How did we ever survive?
Well,
but
we enjoyed you joining us. I know you probably have some pending things to do. Walk the dog.
Oh yeah. I gotta look for more Zoom shows.
We have an audience of none, but
just right now, wheelhouse, Mikey.
Right, we are right there, buddy. Brad, we appreciate your time tonight. Stay healthy, stay passionate, stay funny. It's a DNA thing. It's a New England thing. It's the comedy writes itself.
Absolutely. You too, buddy. All the best.
What has the COVID taught you?
Well, I think it's humbled a lot of us. I haven't really been on stage for months. I mean, I was on a cruise ship when it all went down.
Sure.
I was working on a ship. I think I don't know about you. I think it's made me appreciate it more because I do miss it. I mean, of course. I miss being on stage and making people laugh, especially nowadays. It's really important. And I think you'll agree that's as corny as it sounds, to be able to do that is a pretty special feeling, and I do miss that.
Of course you do. Thank you. That's so true. Anyone who is a performer, whether you're a stand-up, a musician, we call them, as you know, a gig worker.
Yeah.
Any one of those people who has ever been on stage and has allowed someone to laugh a little bit, provide some escapism, had some music that made them sing and dance.
Yep.
Myself personally, what I've noticed that I say a lot, mostly my buddy friends,
Yeah.
when we hang up the phone, we say, I love you.
Really?
I'm telling, I love my buddies more than. Hey, Brad.
That's nice.
I love you.
I haven't gone there yet. But that's nice, Mike.
I don't know if it's COVID. I've not lost, my sense of taste.
I know. That's the weird thing. Taste, smell. I like to use hearing. If I didn't have to hear people, that'd be nice.
Huh? What?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Exactly.
Hey, Brad, we appreciate you joining us on the late night program. It's Brad Mastrangelo,
great.
ladies
Great
and
to see you.
gentlemen. He's going out to walk the dog. Thank you, Brad.
I'll see you, Mike.
Eminem, baby. More late night New
Thanks,
England.
Mikey.
Coming up with our funny friend, Brad Mastrangelo. Thank you, Brad.
Thanks, pal.